How do we know it is live? But how do we know it's like the microphones are working?
We don't. We're gonna just try it. Hello. We've never done a setup like this, but we are together, and the Disney Wonder is right there. I don't know how to do my hands because it's not mirrored the same way as we're used to. But anyway, hello from San Diego. We are literally across the street from the Disney Wonder, about to board it, but we just wanted to dip in and chat and get you caught up. We have new mics on that work on mobile, so hopefully you can hear us.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Heather just ran 3 Run Disney races in a row.
Yes. Did the Springtime Surprise Challenge over at Disney World. Finished that up yesterday and hopped on a plane and flew across the country.
I was going to say hopped on a plane to LAX. That's not happened.
No.
I hopped on a plane to SAN.
Yep, to San Diego.
She landed last night, and we stayed right across the street at the Wyndham, and it couldn't be more convenient.
No.
Because we are literally across the street from the ferry. We don't have to catch an Uber or anything to get there.
Yeah, 34.
Certainly no DCL transport.
No. No, it's kind of nice. Laying in bed this morning, could hear the music play.
Yeah.
Last couple of months.
Yeah, so that was a nice way to wake up, and we weren't even on the ship.
It was like we were on the ship.
These two and this.
But anyway, it is beautiful too. It's only in the 60s here. Heaven.
Gorgeous, not humid. A big difference from yesterday. Race weekend, Springtime Surprise race weekend is always notorious for being hot, and it felt like this weekend it was just extra brutal. We had a few days before the race where it wasn't humid at all, and so now when the race came, they came and it was so humid. Like my husband's,
And then my back.
he was drenched before we even started. So nice not to have that.
And look at you with the jacket on.
Now I'm in a jacket.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a few things that have popped up in the last few days and get you caught up. And then we're going to go get our stuff ready to board ship.
Yes.
What's new?
Okay, so first off is that Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair is back on the schedule starting on the 10th. So,
At Magic Kingdom.
At Magic Kingdom, which is so a good indicator that the castle painting is just about done. The moat was still empty when I was there the other day. They are doing some repairs inside the moat as well, so I'm not sure if that will be filled by May 10th too. But the castle looks fantastic. I was a hater on the grades. I thought it was dated, but when you see it in person,
It's good.
it's good. And I'm glad it's back. I didn't hate the pink though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes. Another one that's kind of fun is that Little Red, the animatronic, is back for some of the behind the scenes tours that are there. So you can't see it.
That's the Animal Kingdom.
That's the Animal Kingdom. And Little Red was part of the storyline that used to be a part of Kilimanjaro Safari. If you ever rode way back in the day, there was a whole storyline about how you
Traumatized. Raise your hand if you were traumatized.
that there was poachers that were going after the little bitty baby lion. Very sad. And at some point the Little Red animatronic went away. The storyline went away. There used to be a part of the safari where your safari vehicle would feel like you were falling, like the bridge was collapsing. So
It turned it into a scary ride.
yes, it was. That part was very scary. All that went away, and Little Red's been gone. But now the animatronic is back. If you do the Caring for Giants, so you can get to see him. So if you miss Little Red the same way that I do,
Listen, that tour, I think it doesn't hurt to have that added to that tour.
no, agreed. I don't think it's bad. Did you remember that Impressions de France and the Beauty and the Beast sing along has been MIA, Shannon?
I did, but didn't care enough to like their stunts.
Well, it's been gone for quite a while. They've been doing improvements on the theater, and both of the shows are back again starting May 10th. So those will be back, and if you are a huge fan of either one of those, check the schedule. Impressions de France is usually only for an hour or two in the morning, and then like a little bit at the end of the day. It's a very small window of time. Rest of the day is the Beauty and the Beast sing along. So
It's back.
yeah, it's back. What else?
The summer water park
Oh yes.
perks are back for next summer.
So explain to me what the difference is.
Well, okay, so when the 2027 packages were dropped, we were waiting to hear about the summer water park perk because we were like, we think it's coming back, but Disney hasn't announced it. So now they have, and it's coming back. You just can't stay at the campsites at Fort Wilderness. That's all. But every other hotel guest on their check-in day next summer will get the free water park ticket, just like they do this summer.
Yeah. Very interesting that they dropped it for that. I can only wonder if maybe like local people maybe were snagging campsites and using that as a very inexpensive way to get large groups into the water parks.
Tale as old as time. People used to do the same thing with free dining and other promos because
Yes.
the campsites are much less expensive.
Yeah. So if you got, a group of 6 or whatever the max was.
Motorcycles are so dramatic.
It was really quiet earlier out here, Shannon.
I know, but we have mics on. Who knows what they can hear?
So, yeah, so I think that's most the big news, aside from the fact that, as we said earlier, we are heading across the street here shortly to go spend some time with some friends.
We have 25 people. We have matching shirts. Let's see if I can. Yeah, matching shirts, and on the back it has a map of where the cruise is going. And so when we show up, it's going to be easy to spot us because we're all going to be the same.
Yep, we're going to go have a good time.
Yeah. So we've got about 25 people to meet up with, and going to be collecting footage of the Wonder so that I can put together a YouTube video all about the Wonder. Because this is probably like our 5th time or something. The Wonder. We've been on this ship a lot, so we're gonna do a full deep dive of it for anybody that is going to be going on the cruise ship pretty soon, or is debating on a cruise ship. So anyway, I think that's good, right? I think we'll try to be live in the coming days as much as we can. Tomorrow is another planning session. So if you want to follow along, it happens to be with another Sarah. The last one was Sarah. This one is Sarah. On the podcast recently, I had 2 Camerons with their wives. I don't know. It's a trend.
It's a trend. I was just going to say, you don't have to be named Sarah,
Or Cameron.
but if you are, bonus.
That's right. Yeah. Just a lightning lane right through. But anyway, so that'll be coming up tomorrow, and then hopefully we can do a Q&A video on Wednesday as normal, but it's just going to depend on the signal.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that is it. We will hopefully see you. We will definitely see you tomorrow. So, bye.